Hey everyone, I'm Rachel, and in today's tutorial, I'll teach you how to create doll makeup using the Color Therapy app. This tutorial will cover the steps on how to color lips, eyes, eyelashes, and cheeks as if they were on a doll. You'll want to first color your image with a fair skin tone and basic shading before doing this. So here's a quick reference of sort of a glam doll. So she has some really big eyelashes, and we'll draw those in, and then really big freckles, and then these tiny little lips. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've already shaded in her face very minimally. I used Skin Shades, the second color for that. You can find my other tutorials on YouTube for how to color skin. First, I'm gonna spray in some pink cheeks. So under the basic palette, I'm gonna choose a bright pink, solid. Select the spray tool, set the size to 40% and the opacity at 15%. And with coloring inside the lines mode to on, just add in some rosy cheeks in a circular motion. Select a dark brown from the basic palette, and then with the pen tool this time, set the opacity to 50 and the size at 3%. And then you can just tap in little dots for the freckles, right where you did the cheeks. For the lips, I want to do a bright red, so select a bright red from the basic palette. Back to the airbrush tool, let's do this size at 25, opacity 100, and then just color in just the top little portion of the top lip and the bottom lip, so we're almost creating a heart shape. You also want to color the inside. Now lower the size to 0 and then just kind of trace that shape so we can define it more. In the basic first dark shades palette, choose that first dark burgundy color, and then you kind of want to fill in the mouth area so it's dark. Now raise the size to 50 and the opacity to 8 to 10%, and with coloring inside the lines mode set to on, add a very slight shadow on the top lip all the way across as well as on the bottom lip. Then finally set the opacity to 35 and the size to 3%, and now turn coloring inside the lines mode to off and just swipe all the way across where the center of the lips are. And then for the eyes, select a basic solid bright blue from the basic palette and just tap to fill it in. So I want her to look like she's wearing these fake blue contacts. So what I'm gonna do is just trace the black lines that are already there. In the manual mode, select pen tool, opacity 100 and size 0. And I'm just gonna trace those little black lines and make sure you also outline that inner rim. And then with the same settings, just switch over to the airbrush tool, and with white, draw in a bright reflection into the eye. And I'm just doing a circular motion, kind of like that, in one area. And then for the eyelashes, I would also trace in the black lines that are already there. So you can use the airbrush tool and the pen tool for that, as well as adding just a little bit of eyeliner. Then switch to the pen tool, same settings, and you're going to draw eyelashes that are, some are going to be short and some are going to be really long. And then you also want them to be the very longest at the outer corner edge of the eye. So they're going to be shorter towards the inner corner and longer towards the outer corner. So just do layer upon layer so they get really, really thick. Check out my other tutorials if you want to see how I color a realistic iris or lips. If you'd like to see more tutorials like this, don't forget to subscribe to the Color Therapy YouTube channel so you don't miss any new tutorial videos. Thanks for watching our tutorial. You can get the Color Therapy app for free on the App Store.